Alright, so today we're going to do chest and we're testing out our new mic. So I don't have to yell and I can also
be
whisper.
kind of far away from you.
Yeah, and it still picks it up. It should be. So we're going to start with incline dumbbell bench. With this, I think we've done a chest workout on there before, but the way I try to do it is if you can do this range of motion, that's great. But if you have any kind of shoulder issues, turn it a little bit inwards, and that's good on your shoulder joint and your pec, so you're less likely to tear anything. So I picked up, I thought that said 55 and 65 for a second. Let's just fade it.
That happens sometimes.
So I'm trying to explode up, control down. And depending on how good these mics are, you get to hear all my squirming. And so we're just warming up right now. Not doing anything nuts just yet. We usually start here on upper chest. And then we'll do maybe 2 or 3 warm-up sets. And then we'll go into our heavy set. And everything after that is 1 to 2 sets because we're pre-exhausting chest and triceps for the daddy chest. All right. She's doing her warm-up set now.
Hopefully the mic isn't like it's touching my neck, so I don't know if it's making much noise.
We'll find out here in a second. Doing good. She's getting a good stretch. Good contraction. All right. Very good, babe. Right. Going into the big girl weight.
Oh yeah.
For the 30s. This will be her final set. Very good. Five. Keep going, babe. 6. You're doing awesome. Try to get one more. Get another one. You get another one. That's good. Very good. Oh. I thought it was one more, and then I was like, that one went up so easy.
I felt like I
had to. Good job. All right, so usually if I wouldn't be recording, I'd be trying to spot her so she could probably get another force rep. But I was holding the camera.
Yeah.
So these are mine, the 130s, and we were just griping about how long it takes me to get them set up.
Yeah, you need your own gym bro just to give you yours, because I can't lift those, clearly. Those way more than I do.
Yeah. So the way I do it, if you're trying to lift big boy weight on incline, is I usually have some kind of bench or something next to the bench I'm going to use. I set them down for a minute because that's a workout in itself.
Yeah.
And then you get them situated, catch your breath, grab them. The other thing I forgot to get is, you can chat, but I have a palm issue. I'll explain in a minute, and you can kind of talk while I'm real quick. I got to get a paper towel.
He has a palm issue, but we don't really know what it is. I think it's like a muscle or like something that he pulls in his hand that like hurts when he grips the.
Yeah, it's very weird. I just don't have any gloves. But when I'm holding on heavy weight with a bar on bench press, this right here irritates me a lot. So the way that I've found to counteract it is I just get a paper towel.
It's not the most technical scientific way.
It's a MacGyver way of doing it, I guess. And then I just kind of grip around.
Probably need some gloves, but
yeah.
Here we are. Look how calloused my hands are.
Yeah.
Look at that there.
There we go. So this is gonna suck, and it takes me a minute to get situated. Move the seat down.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So from here, catch your breath again.
Yeah. Regroup again. Baby. Get it, baby. Get it. You got it. You got it. Nope.
Watch piggies. So one thing to notice, or to note, that you can't really see that I'm doing with these heavy weights, and the reason I prefer dumbbells over bar is you have to stabilize. So what you're not seeing is when I'm up, my feet are planted, and when you probably heard it on some of them, I'm like, I'm trying to keep this tight, because with this heavy of a weight, on that last rep you saw this arm kind of do this. If this is not tight, I would have lost balance, probably broke a nose.
Yeah, you gotta stabilize. Yeah, and I'm not spotting you, which generally I can't really help much with this, but I could at least.
She does more than she knows, but with that heavy of a weight, just go ahead and drop it. That's probably my final set of those. Now we'll move over to flat. All right, so move over to flat. Watch my dumbbell though, sorry. Flat.
Oh.
So I was just talking with her. She's doing her warm-up set for these with the 25s. We're going to try to get past the 30s today and go to 35s.
Now remember too, I'm coming off of a cold.
Yeah,
so
she's been sick past couple days.
I'm not full strength, I don't think yet, but.
And we just did back and hamstrings yesterday. Three. So I told her to stop around 6. I just hit the mic like a douchebag. Nice. So our goal here is to not go to failure. We're just making sure everything's still loosey-goosey. All right, you're good.
I think it's 7.
That's good. All right. Going into her heavy set. Skipped over my warm-up set. We're going to film my all-out. Let's go, babe. Very good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 1. Getting over the hurdle. 2. Come on.
No.
All right, drop, 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 drop. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. All right, grab the 20s. We'll do a drop set.
It's just, I think it's really because I'm still sore today.
Okay. Go 20s. Go right into it. Use this as a technique. If you're trying a new weight, you're going to fail. We're trying to achieve muscle failure anyway. But she just did 3 reps with 35s, which is a PR. And she immediately went back to a weight that I know she could do, the drop set. She's going to continue the set and hit failure yet again. This is how you break down the barriers and keep making gains. Because we all about to gain.
No, don't make me laugh.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
We have fun here.
Oh.
Good job, babe.
I feel like I could have got that 3rd one up, but like I'm sore, so.
Yeah, so we just did back and hamstrings, like I said yesterday. So our rear delts are very, very sore. There's a little bit of shoulder on chest day, but we're a little fatigued, so we'll probably have a rest day tomorrow. We're going to listen to our bodies.
Yeah, because too, with me being sick, I've just been trying to rest.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to try to do those demons again. All right, we're going to flat now. This is my all-out set. I'm going back to these guys. So for my warm-up set, I did the 75s just to make sure everything's good. Flat bench is a little bit more dangerous than incline and decline for the reason of your rotator cuff being in a vulnerable spot. If you are ever doing any kind of chest or shoulder, a good little, you've seen it a billion times online, is just get a very light dumbbell and just do this. If you're having any kind of rotator cuff issues, just do 10 to 15, loosen it up, both arms. We always start off with a little bit of stretching like this to make sure everything's loosey-goosey. But do not, I would not recommend doing bench or dumbbells like this. This is putting you at such a vulnerable spot here. I can already feel, this is how pec tears happen. So just, like I said, bring it down.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Imagine how bad that would hurt.
Go here. Okay, you're still going to get full, you can see my chest. You're going to get full contraction here. I'm at such a vulnerable spot. Here, you're good. Your chest is poking out more. I feel more flexion, actually. So just keep that in mind when you're doing, even if you're doing the freaking 25s, I don't care. So just do it right, and that way you learn from the beginning, because bad habits
are hard to break.
Yeah. In and out of the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, but
like
when you get
chewing with your mouth open.
Yeah, but when you get stuck in a bad lifting habit, it's super hard to break because that's where you're comfortable. If that makes sense.
All right, another tip. On incline, I usually try to put my dumbbell out here that I can kick it back. Flat, I pull it very, very close. It's on my hip. Be careful, men. Be careful.
You'll smush the jewel.
Yeah. And in mid-set, you're going
You'll definitely drop that on your face.
All right. I have this fear where I'll always lean back because I'm afraid I'm going to fall back in the wrong direction. So with these, you just fall back and let them fall into place. You don't have to kick up or anything.
Yeah, baby.
I forgot my paper towel.
Uh-oh. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Go, go, go.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
That throws me off balance. It was a good thought, though. Yeah, I forgot my paper towel. So that was still about 7. I think I am going to continue to do a drop set. So we'll go to, let's do these. We'll go to 80s. Hip. Slow down.
Explode up.
That's it. Whew, yeah. So, what we're trying to achieve there is failure. So, they weren't able to go up, but even on my negative, which is the longest to fail, that's your strongest. You have a positive, eccentric, and then, I forget the words, but a negative. That is the strongest. So, that started to fail. I'm out of breath. Next exercise. All right, so we're moving over to decline. We have a little stationary setup. So she's going to attempt a PR on this as well. This is working on a lower pec. I think it's probably the safest and best chest exercise that you could do. This is going to target pretty much the whole pec, even though it's still, you go ahead and start, babe.
Yeah, because I'm not hanging upside down.
Very good. Even though people, like I just said, they'll say it's a lower pec thing. Actually, in studies, it is shown that it activates the full pec, and it's not putting your rotator cuff in a crazy spot. The only negative to this is, it's probably what she's feeling right now, is all the blood rushes to your hip.
Yeah.
Good. Let's go. Let's do one more, and we're gonna rack it. All right. Sit up and rest. So I'm gonna strip the weight off. She's gonna do just a bar. And if anybody that doesn't know, the bar is 45 pounds. She's still doing weight. And she's gonna go right back into it. All right, here we go. So the way she measures is she goes her thumbs on this line. That way she's even, and we rock it. One. Very good, babe. 4. Good job. 7. 8. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. 9. Good job, babe. 10. Alright. Sit up slow. Stand up slow. Let all the blood come back. Now, we'll go into mine. Alright, I'm going into mine now. You got the Pink Panther coming to spot me, I guess.
I'm trying to do the Grinch.
Oh. What did it say? Yes. Okay, that's it. I'm not going. Got my paper towel. So I'm going to do the same thing she did. I got 185 on the bar. So my drop set, I'll take the 25s off and do just the plate. So since my arms are a bit longer than hers, I don't do from the thumb in. I go to this first line with my pinky. So that way I'm coming down this way.
I didn't know you did it like that. That's cool.
And another little pro tip is if you're trying to get more chest activation, take your shoulder blades, imagine it in your mind. She always makes fun. Imagine it in your mind.
In your mind. Imagine it in your mind. Like, because you wouldn't imagine it somewhere else.
Imagine it. Just push them together so your chest pokes out a little bit more. It's a good powerlifting stance. Lay back so your head is slightly comfortable. Lift off. And here we go.
And like, even though I know you don't need a spot, I genuinely would rather be behind someone when they're bench pressing, because I've seen so many horror videos of people getting stuck.
I don't mind you standing behind me. I have a very good view right now. Go ahead and take the plates off for me. So I'm going to set up. Okay. At this point, I'm just trying to not get a headache.
Just the small ones?
Just the small ones, yeah. So we got 135 on. We're going to continue the set. Shoulder blades together. I'm going to go slow this time. Because otherwise, I could probably knock out like 15. But we're just going for failure on the negative at this point. All right, let me up. Ooh, yep. That's good. Good. So we achieved
if you're really
failure.
pushing yourself to failure,
Yeah.
you're probably going to need help at some point.
Yeah, and so we've hit failure on incline, flat, and here. We've been in here probably 15 minutes. We got a few more, 15, 20.
Probably like 20.
Yeah, we got a few more exercises for do some fly movements. We're probably gonna do some cable crunches, and we're done. We'll be done in like 35 to 40 minutes. They're lowered. All right, so we're getting ready to do flies over there. She's got her pump cover coming off. She's got the gains showing.
I gotta reclip this guy though, so sorry for the noise.
Should be good. If not, we'll edit it out. We're all good. We're high tech around here. So we're going over to the fly machine.
That's
not really a pec deck, but it's, let's go 35. Actually, that's good. That's perfect, actually. Because right now we're kind of
Which grip am I using?
You're going to turn around. We're doing chest.
Oh, I don't know why I did that.
Okay. She's still in
Wrong day.
rear delt mode. All right, there. On lower end, come together, poke the chest out, squeeze. 1.
Don't know my own strength.
3. Doing good. Good job. So what she's trying to do here is when she's coming together, she's really thinking about squeezing the boobies together.
The cleavage.
Yeah, it's going to get a lot of the inner chest. When you're coming out that way, you want to get a good stretch. Good job, bud. All right, so I'm going to do my set. We're only doing one. I'm trying to max this bad boy out. You know, so if you're doing heavy weight on these, I find it easier not to start here if you're doing really, really heavy. Start up here, push it out first, and then sit down.
Because it's really easy.
So see how my shoulders are?
It's really easy to pull something.
So as I sit back, watch me. Come out. I do not want my shoulders to stay that way.
And it's just important if you have a lot of weight on it. It's so easy to like be pulled too far back and really injure yourself. I want to try to help, but I can only do one arm.
All right, so I do the same thing when I sit up. As I'm coming up and I'm failing, I don't want to do this because everything's starting to give out. It can tear. So I sit up and it puts me at a better spot. So now we did one set, we're going to move on to another fly. Whew. All right, change of plans. Somebody took cable machine, which is going to happen. So that's why it's good to have a knowledge of exercises.
Oh, I got it. I'm sorry. I know you hate this, but I'm short.
All right, so we're going to do a superset here of cable flies and close dumbbell bench press. So flies first, press up, go and fly. Once again, outer and inner pec. Around. Good. Kicking butt. It's okay to slightly bend right there. I think it's actually better.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
Good. So we're going 8 to 10 on both exercises. Kicking butt. Keep adjusting camera angles, so I apologize, everybody. I just don't feel comfortable filming everybody in the background, so we just try to keep us in the picture. I'm good. So as you're doing these, really try to focus on your inner pec as you press up. Once again, like imagine just pushing your chest together, and you will feel it. It's also a good tricep exercise. Very good, bud.
Ooh, I'll break a sweat too.
I know. Superset. So the same thing. I feel like it's better, like what Lauren just did, is when you start on the flies, don't start out here.
Yeah.
You're gonna injure
first.
We tell all this from experience from our stupidity over the years. So.
Right, and hurting myself. So just let us hurt ourselves and take the notes.
Yeah, we're the guinea pigs here. So same thing, kick up, come here, press, fly. My arms are slightly bent. And I always tell my clients, if you've trained with me, imagine you're a tree hugger. You're hugging a big tree.
Harold and Geraldine.
Yeah.
That's the two trees in our front backyard.
Everybody's like, what the heck is she talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop at 8 because they're starting to fail here.
Yeah.
I need to save some in the tank
it gets heavy quick.
Okay. Oh, that sucks so bad. Whew. All right, we're going into abdominals now. So she rocks this exercise. So we're doing a little different like we did last time. She's going side, middle, side, side, middle. Go front
yeah,
here.
you can really feel the difference on the sides.
When you twist there, you're hitting your obliques in a crazy fashion. And this, for ladies out there, this is going to help give that illusion of the hourglass.
Snatched waist.
Snatched waist. And for guys, it'll give you, this is not YouTube friendly.
The V taper is what you call it. That's nice.
Okay. I was going to say the dick root,
dick
but.
Yeah, I know.
But.
I like that term too.
V taper. Very good. So make sure you're squeezing, and her hands are more of just anchors at this point. She's really pulling with her core.
Yeah.
So really think about that as you're doing these.
And you can even try, like if you have issues trying to get to the side, just think about putting like your elbow, like this elbow to this.
Very good, yeah. Your lats are still pumped from yesterday, I can tell. She killed it yesterday. She was just coming over a sickness, and she's like, I want to go back to the gym.
Yeah. Because I felt like crap sitting at home the last few days.
Yeah.
And I felt like all I did was just like sleep.
Look at them abs popping out. Good job, babe.
And the thing about these, I was going to say, and I think I said it on the last video that we did of these, but really think about what you're doing when you're doing this exercise, and like envision your abdominal muscles, you know, crunching down. There's like a mind muscle connection that I feel like really helps me.
Oh yeah.
And it gets you like more in tune with your body.
Yeah, we were doing some posing yesterday after we got done working out, and you were having issues with really contracting your lats.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's a lot of muscles that we work on I've never flexed before because I've never really had much of a muscle in some places. So it's really interesting learning how to flex new muscles, honestly.
Ooh, yeah, these suck.